Hello there, everybody. How's it going? You know what time it is. It is 12:30, and that means that you and I have an appointment. It is time to discuss it with Drake. That will be moi. Welcome to episode 113. Today's quick topic is going to be, what does it mean to build equity? One of my favorite words. I also like the word free, but equity is great. So before we get started, just keep in mind, if you ever miss a live broadcast, all you have to do is go over to YouTube. You've heard of YouTube. Type in Drake's Real Estate TV, hit subscribe. Don't be afraid, hit subscribe. And then you'll never miss an episode. So if you stop by, please say hello. I want to know who's visiting me, okay? Are you stalking me? And if you're not, you should. Anyways, here we go. So if you own a home, one of the benefits compared to renting is that each month you're actually making mortgage payments. So you're building an asset, and that asset is called equity. Equity refers to the amount of your home that you truly own after you take the debt, basically the mortgage, into consideration. So to calculate your current equity, you should, well, you know what? Maybe I should have some more caffeine, because you can never go wrong with caffeine. So to calculate your current equity, you should subtract your loan balance from your home's market value. And of course, I can get that approximate value for you. Just reach out. The number, if it's negative, then your home is actually worth less than what you owe. And that means that you would be underwater. And that is absolutely, in most cases, not happening right now, because the amount of appreciation that has happened over the last several years has put people in a very comfortable position for most of you. So if you have that in question, just reach out and we'll talk about that on the side. So I say that's not the goal. So the goal is to grow your equity over time as you pay your loan. And until you pay off your mortgage, even though you're considered a homeowner, your lender still has interest in your property. So you own your home, but it's collateral for your loan. So keep in mind, real estate is a long-term investment. How do you think all those people got so rich? Most of them in real estate. So how does equity actually work? Well, I'll tell you. So if you bought a home for, let's say, $500,000 and you put $100,000 down, that's 20% down, okay? So then you would have home equity of approximately 20% of your home's value, okay? Check the math, okay? You own 100% of your home right off the bat because of your down payment. But if your home value goes up over time, which it should, while your home balance is shrinking and your equity goes up, if you bought your home and then the market spiked, so now your home is worth $600,000 and you've paid some of your mortgage down and it's now down to like $300,000, that means you've gone from owning 20% of the home to 50%. Okay? So how can you build equity? Well, it's pretty simple. The primary way that you increase your equity is by paying off your loan. Okay, if you have a standard amortization loan, that means that you're making equally monthly payments. Well, those payments necessarily actually go toward the interest and principal. And over time, the amount that's actually going toward your principal actually goes up. And each year that you own your home, you pay your mortgage. That means that you're gradually paying it off faster. So you can actually grow equity by working to increase the value of your home. Home prices do tend to rise in a healthy economy on their own, as long as the real estate market is doing well. And it's done well for a very long time. Okay, and of course you can speed up that process on the work you do to your home. So you can also make accelerated payments on your mortgage. Most of the time as a homeowner, you're making 12 payments a year, right? Like most of us. However, did you know that if you actually split the payment into 2 equal amounts and send it every other week, you actually wound up making an extra payment. You actually make it 26 payments. And then that ends up being the same as actually having paid 13 monthly payments. So you're actually taking some interest off the total life of your loan. You'll be able to pay your mortgage faster and build equity more quickly too. So let's talk about using some home equity. Well, the equity that you have in your home, it's an important asset. And it's calculated as part of your net worth. So you can use your equity in different ways, okay? We've talked about this in the past. If you sell your home, then you use that equity that you have now as the down payment for your next home. That's how people move up, okay? They start in condos, buy a small house, buy a big house. and they're basically just moving that equity that they made, okay? You could also get a loan against your equity, known as a HELOC, or a home equity line of credit, or a second mortgage. So one thing that I always try to tell people is, overall, having a mortgage, think of it as a forced savings account, okay? Because each month that you're making a payment, or perhaps multiple payments, you're actually building equity and building the value of an asset. It's like adding money to a savings account, but instead of your asset being cash, it's your home's equity. That's all I have for you today, short and simple. So I hope you found it informative. Please come back next week. I want to thank Realty Times for providing the information for me today. If you have any questions, please just reach out. And as always, please don't keep me a secret. Share this with people that you know. And if there's a topic that you'd like me to discuss in the future, just let me know and I'll get it on the calendar. I hope that you have a fantastic week. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to live, laugh, and love. And until next week when we see each other again, contact Drake for Homes. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.